The rip didn't appear in front of the spaceship as most things do. One might expect it to be visible to the human eye and comprehensible to a rational mind, but no. This was a four-dimensional anomaly glimpsed through a three-dimensional perspective. Things didn't behave as they ought. For instance, Sophia's ship traveled without any form of propulsion, reaching speeds faster than she had seen on official records. When she asked her pilot about this, he explained that when the rip folded in on itself, they were pulled in on a crease, shortening a journey that should have taken 2 years to just 2 months. Anya from HR greeted Sophia at the airlock of a space station built right in the heart of the rip. "We're so glad you're finally here," Anya said cheerily as they did a walk and talk through the sterile corridors. "Have you been briefed on what we do?" "I've only heard rumors. Something to do with time travel? They made me sign the contract without telling me what my role would be, but I'm eager to get started. This is the opportunity of a lifetime to work up close with such an impressive anomaly." "Oh, I believe there's been a misunderstanding. Happens all the time with these classified projects. We already have enough scientists studying the rip." "Then what exactly am I here for?" Anya stopped before a locked door and keyed in a code. When it opened, Sophia was greeted by a dozen screaming children. "You're to be our new childcare worker," Anya said with a too wide smile. "I don't understand." "You're a solution to a rather complicated problem. We need the best minds working here, but many of those minds have families they don't want to leave for long stretches. Those families need supervision. Our budget mandate only allows us to hire people who are uniquely qualified to be here." "I didn't study for years just to look after other people's children. I want to do important work." "You'll get your chance. Think of this as a foot in the door. In perhaps 5, maybe 10 years, they'll be ready to move you out of here. Potentially. Until then, you'll have to wear this bracelet. It stops the rip's time distortions from affecting you while we run our experiments. Unfortunately, we don't have bracelets that fit children yet. So we'll need to lock this door behind you as there's been a few incidents. But don't worry, the children revert to normal after the distortion passes." "What kind of incidents?" "Just make sure they don't hurt each other or escape before the day's experiments are over." An AI voice sounded through the station. "Time distortion imminent." "Oh dear, there's no more time for chit-chat," Anya said as she pushed Sophia through the door and locked it after. The room fell silent after the announcement, and the children all stared at Sophia as she shuffled nervously. She'd never wanted children and had always put her career and the pursuit of knowledge first. What did children even like to do? "Okay, kids," Sophia said as she clapped her hands together. "Who wants to learn about quantum equations?" Whoosh! A wave of luminous energy swept through the room, making Sophia's bracelet beep. She looked to the children and they seemed okay, except one of them was now a 40-year-old man. "What year is it?" he demanded to know as he shook Sophia by the shoulders. It's 2076? The man nodded and looked around the room until his eyes fell on a sleeping baby boy, hugging a doll tight in his cot. "Good. There's still time. We have to kill this baby before the distortion separates my future self from my past self again." "What? No. I can't let you do that." "If you could go back and kill baby Hitler, would you do it? That's what we're doing here. This act will save the universe from a brutal tyrant who has mastered the power of time itself. If we don't do this now, Dante and his ticker men will know we're a threat and erase us from existence." "He's just a baby." "Fine. I'll shoulder this burden myself." the man said as he turned to baby Dante and raised a fist over his head. Whoosh! The man reverted to his child's state before he could finish the job, and the cut broke to splinters as the baby within grew to adult size while still holding onto his doll. Hello, Sophia, said the devilishly handsome man who used to be a baby. I don't know you. He smiled as though he were a lead actor speaking to his co-star. Oh, but I know you. For 15 years, I learned everything from your brilliant mind. Right here, in this room. You gave me the knowledge that I use to build my empire across time and space. I'm still in this room 15 years from now? They don't know how brilliant you are, Sophia. But I do. Let me repay you for all you've done for me. I've unlocked the secrets of this universe, and I can share them with you. All the answers you've ever wanted, and more. In my timeline, you die in obscurity, but I can make you my queen in this one. All you have to do is give me your bracelet and tether me to this timeline. I'll take care of the rest. It was an easy decision. Whoosh. Dante caught baby Sophia in his arms, and she played with the bracelet he wore on his wrist. He gave her his doll and smiled down at her warmly while he hacked the door control panel. Don't worry. You'll be back to normal once the distortion passes. I've always loved your mind. I could never act on that love appropriately in our original timeline, but now, time is what we make it, for we are its masters. The children have escaped. The Ticker Men are coming.